Welcome to the podcast where we dive deep into the realm of natural weight loss solutions. Today, we're examining a system that's been stirring up quite a conversation in the metabolic support space.
I'm excited to get into this, especially since it tackles the stubborn fat dilemma many are facing.
Absolutely, and what's really interesting is how the system targets not just the fat itself, but the underlying inflammation and metabolic issues. It's like a holistic approach that goes beyond eating less and moving more.
Exactly. And it really breaks down fat into two types. The white fat, which is what most of us worry about, and brown fat, which plays a different role in the body.
Right, and the system, while it uses natural metabolic compounds and anti-inflammatory botanicals to shift the balance, it's like rebooting your metabolism almost.
Indeed. But let me ask, how does it actually boost the metabolic function? Is it just about the ingredients, or is there more to it?
Good question. It's not just about popping a pill. The Fat Cell Killer system combines supplements with nutrition advice, daily routines, and lifestyle recommendations. So it's a multi-pronged attack on those fat cells.
Right, I get that. I see. So it actively promotes fat metabolism by enhancing how your body burns calories naturally. That sounds well promising.
Exactly. It offers benefits like improved appetite regulation, inflammation reduction, better insulin sensitivity, and even support for liver health. It's like a complete reset for your fat-burning processes.
Yeah, really comprehensive. Now, the personal experiences you've come across are very compelling. One story mentioned a 38-year-old marketing professional losing 27 pounds in 3 months without a strict diet. That's impressive.
Absolutely. And there's also the teacher from Texas who saw enhanced energy and a notable reduction in inflammation. These experiences, although varied since every body is different, show that many users see steady, sustainable progress when they commit to the system consistently.
It does sound quite effective, but I have to ask, isn't it a bit too good to be true? I mean, in many weight loss supplements, sometimes the long-term effects don't match the hype.
I appreciate that skepticism. And while results can certainly vary, since individual metabolism, genetics, and lifestyle play huge roles, the system doesn't make exaggerated promises. It clearly states that the progress is steady and requires commitment.
I see, and that's refreshing. Definitely. It's like they're saying, hey, we're not about overnight miracles, but genuine transformation. That's important for setting real expectations, right?
Exactly. And a big part of that transformation is linked to how the supplement is designed to be used. Consistency is crucial. Users are advised to take it daily, preferably with water 15 to 30 minutes before meals, and pair it with a healthy diet, sort of like building a harmonious routine.
Yeah, that makes sense. And it's interesting that they stress taking it at the same time each day. That definitely helps with maintaining a routine.
Absolutely. Consistency locks in the benefits. It's like training your body to be on a schedule for fat burning. Plus, this approach includes dietary changes which, while challenging for some, are vital in supporting the system's effectiveness.
Right? Adherence is often the most challenging part. Now let's talk about the safety aspect. With so many supplements out there, safety is a huge deal.
Oh, for sure. The system highlights that it's generally well tolerated since it uses natural ingredients. However, they do suggest that some users may experience mild digestive discomfort initially, which is not uncommon with many natural supplements.
Exactly. I imagine that, especially if your body is used to a certain routine, any change might initially upset your digestive system a bit.
Yeah, and that's why they advise consulting a healthcare professional before starting, especially if you're pregnant, nursing, or on other medications. Safety first, always.
Right, that checks out. Speaking of getting started, the pricing seems quite accessible too. You mentioned a basic package at $69.99 and savings on the multi-month packages. That's a good range if you're truly committed, wouldn't you say?
Definitely. The pricing is structured to encourage a longer commitment, kind of like investing in yourself. The 3-month and 6-month packages offer progressively better savings. And think about this. When you're on a journey of lifestyle change, setting up a 6-month plan gives you a full cycle to see results.
Smart strategy. And the fact that it's only available on the official website really helps ensure customers are getting the authentic product. There's no risk of those fake versions that can sometimes flood the market.
Exactly. The emphasis on buying from the official website also comes with extra bonuses like free shipping on select plans. It adds a layer of trust and transparency that, frankly, is much needed in this arena.
Right. So, in essence, the system isn't just about burning fat, it's about addressing the root issues like metabolic dysfunction and inflammation that make fat stubborn.
Yes, it's a comprehensive strategy that reassesses how the body processes fat internally. By targeting inflammation, it's not just looking at how fat is stored, but also at how it is mobilized and burned away.
Exactly, that's pretty insightful. And I guess this leads to better long-term outcomes because it's not a quick fix, but a system for resetting your metabolism.
Exactly. Results are envisaged as gradual and sustainable. With consistent use, users can expect gradual improvements in energy, appetite control, and overall metabolic efficiency.
I like that approach. Now, I can't help but remember some of the customer testimonials. That teacher from Texas who felt more energetic, do you think these anecdotal experiences can be relied on, or should people be cautious?
I think they're valuable and give real-world insights. But you're right, not every testimonial will apply to every individual. It's important to remember that individual responses vary.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, even with robust systems, personal commitment and differing health conditions always play a big role.
Absolutely, and that's why the program underscores a realistic timeline. For instance, minor changes might show in the first 2 to 4 weeks, with significant improvements appearing around weeks 5 to 8, and noticeable weight loss by weeks 9 to 12.
Timelines like these definitely manage expectations. And that gradual process is a good sign that it's not just a flash-in-the-pan promise, but a system that builds sustainable results over time.
Exactly, it's more of a lifestyle change than a miracle cure. And this is highlighted by the system's emphasis on healthy dietary habits alongside the supplement routine. It's like having a coach for your body's metabolism.
Right, like a personal trainer for fat cells. I love that analogy. Training your fat cells to burn rather than hoard. It makes a lot of sense.
Yes, and let's not forget the role of exercise. The best results are usually seen when combining the system with regular physical activity. The system doesn't work in a vacuum.
That's true. So, while it's a tool, it's also about overall lifestyle changes. Some people might find that challenging.
That's a fair point. Commitment to long-term change means modifying dietary habits and exercise routines, which might be tough for some, especially if they're used to quick-fix diets.
Yeah, definitely. And I appreciate that the system is upfront about that. It doesn't promise a magical transformation without effort.
Right, and I do want to respectfully challenge the notion that natural always means safe. While the ingredients are natural, it's important for users to evaluate how any supplement interacts with their personal health conditions.
True, that's a valid critique. Exactly. Even natural compounds can have side effects or interact with medications, so consulting a healthcare professional is crucial.
Definitely, and that's why the system advises caution with certain individuals, pregnant or nursing women, or those with specific medical conditions. It's all about informed usage.
Yes, safety and consultation go hand in hand. Now, let's circle back to the benefits. Enhanced metabolic function, appetite regulation, reduced inflammation, improved insulin sensitivity, and liver support. These cover a lot of ground, don't they?
They do indeed. It's a multifaceted approach. For anyone who's been struggling not just with weight, but with overall metabolic health, this system offers an integrated solution.
It really seems to address the problem from all angles. And that might explain why many users report not only weight loss, but also an increase in energy levels and overall well-being.
Exactly. When you feel more energetic, it naturally inspires you to make better lifestyle choices, which in turn further reinforces the benefits of the system. It's a virtuous cycle.
Yeah, that feedback loop is essential. So, would you say the overall verdict on this system is positive?
Overall, yes. While it requires commitment and routine adjustments, the evidence, customer testimonials, and the scientific approach behind it point toward a promising natural solution for stubborn fat and metabolic issues.
Right, it's a well-rounded approach. It really seems worth considering for those who found that conventional diets and quick fixes just don't cut it.
Exactly, and remember, it's all about making an informed decision, doing your own homework, consulting with professionals, and realizing that lasting change takes time and persistence.
Absolutely. Well, this has been a detailed exploration of the fat cell killer system. It's been truly enlightening to dissect how such a system can potentially transform the way our bodies handle fat.
Definitely. And I hope our discussion helps anyone out there who's been skeptical or just looking for a science-based approach. It's all about empowering yourself with knowledge and realistic expectations.
Right, knowledge is power. Thanks for this deep dive. I'm sure our listeners have a lot to consider now.
Thanks for joining in. It's been a great conversation with lots to chew on. Stay curious, stay healthy, and see you next time.